mean, we should be live. I think we're live. Let me just double check. I think Lauren's watching too. All right, yeah, I guess we're live. Well, let's not waste any time. Let's let me just make sure we're all good to go here. I think they can hear me, but not you right now. That's good. That's good. That's good. I guess I'll say live at Onigashima this time because I can see it. But yeah, we'll figure that out for next time. All right, you ready? Or you know what? I can do this for now, and then I'll move it over. All right, here we go.
Okay! Onigashima! 노래가 들어가!
Live at Onigashima. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Jimmy, and today we actually have something a little different going on. So we've been kind of MIA for a while, so we figured let's change things up, do it actually live, do a few kind of talk about the new chapters, talk about some different things, and then maybe play a little game at the end of the stream.
Yeah, we're gonna play a little game. That'll be fun. I'm excited for that, honestly. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're actually live this time. We're actually live at Onigashima.
Yeah, so if you're watching the VOD afterwards, remember you can catch us live. We definitely don't have a set schedule on this yet, so that might be a little hard.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll make do.
Yeah, and let us know, if we got any weirdness in the sound or anything. Obviously, this is a pretty newer kind of endeavor for us, so yeah, whatever. Let's just get started. We got some crazy stuff. We missed a few
we
very
missed a lot of
interesting
chapters
things in this whole break that we've had, but we're right back kind of I don't want to say where we left off, but
I don't remember exactly where we left off, but holy shit, God Valley is going crazy.
It's going nuts. It
we
might
got
be
Emu
over
on God Valley. I mean, I guess it's gonna be over soon, right? We know it kind of ends with Rox and Garp, with Roger and Garp fighting Rox, which we see them defeat him here at the end using their critical mass, which is one thing I want to get into a little bit later. But kind of just going over everything, I like how it was set up, where basically we knew they were going to join forces at some point to fight Rox, but it's not because Rox was the enemy. We can see the final enemy of everything is still going to be Emu at the end of the day.
Yeah.
This chapter, or these chapters, I guess, kind of I always thought Blackbeard was going to be the final enemy, and now I'm not as sure anymore, just because of everything that's happened with Rox.
I really am still in the Blackbeard camp. I do think that Emu is I'll say this: Emu is definitely top one right now in the verse. It's kind of hard to argue anything else, but
I mean, it's just how do you even beat him? We saw Rox, who literally went up against two of the strongest people ever in Garp and Roger, and I guess this is a more powerful form. I guess we don't fully know if this Dami Reversi makes them stronger. We kind of assume because they get bigger and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, Emu cooked Rox before that, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten Dami Reversi.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what we're gonna do about this guy.
Yeah, it's true. I do want to talk about the crazy hockey blast or whatever. What do they call it? Throwing your whole everything at it. It was the mass.
Critical mass.
Critical
of
mass.
hockey.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I think was the official translation.
Yeah. So I don't really know what if Luffy's gonna understand this right now. I think that we can kind of infer some things, but this might be you have to we don't know exactly what happens after to Roger and Garp here, right? Because if they're gonna use all their hockey to take this guy out, and that's like the way to do it, then you know,
I mean,
how
to
would they even like win against this guy like for real, for real? You know what I mean?
to me, what I'm thinking, because if you have to basically use like quote unquote all of your hockey, right? Hockey is basically like your willpower, right? So I think it's just kind of like a mindset thing where it's like you have to have like no fear, no hesitation, go full throttle with everything, and a moment like of hesitation will cause you to like lose at all.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's gonna be a battle of wills by the end of it, where maybe like because we know Luffy always thinks he's gonna win. He never gives up, he never doubts himself. But what if Emu has that like moment of like self-doubt where it's like maybe he sees Joy Boy in Luffy and is like, oh my god, wait, can I actually lose this? And that's like the split second where Luffy can take the advantage and beat him.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. Like, um, yeah, I'm interested to know like how like when Luffy also like gets this power up, because again, like I don't think that Luffy's gonna get it off of like Loki's explanation right here. I think he's gonna be like, I really don't
I
understand what
mean,
you just said, and
let's
he's gonna
so
go
part
up
of me
and
is just like I don't think this whole thing is Loki's explanation anymore. I think that was just the narrative tool
yeah,
Oda
fair enough,
used.
fair enough.
Because like how the hell would Loki know all of this stuff over here?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like
That's fair enough.
so I don't think he even like I don't think Loki's the one that knows about the hockey stuff. I do think Gabon can help them a little bit and tell them about it. But I think it is like it is gonna still be Luffy figuring it out because that's kind of how it always is. Like even
Right.
after he
Yeah.
trained with Rayleigh, it's not like he knew everything off of that. Like he started to figure things out, like in his fight with Katakuri, like how to use Future Sight.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be a lot of like self-reflection in the fight that we're gonna see after this flashback.
I agree. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we'll see. Like, I do want to talk more about some of the things that we missed on our break. I mean, just talking about like these powerhouses, um, going crazy. So like, not to be a scaler about everything, but Dami Reversing Rocks is like pretty nuts. Emu
Kind
is
of
pretty
crazy.
nuts. Like I feel like we can definitely like after this like rank everybody on God Valley pretty definitively at this point. It's like
Yeah.
I would
Well, I mean, some of them, like, you got to think, like, this is not, like, their prime. Like, Kaido, for instance, he just got his
yeah,
fruit.
yeah, yeah,
He's,
that's
like, still
different.
kind of like a teenager here. But overall, like, most of these people, this is, like, their prime or close to their prime,
Yeah.
right?
I
Like, I don't think Roger or Whitebeard or Garp are getting much stronger from here. Maybe Big Mom, this is her prime also.
mhm.
Like, I don't know.
It could be. I mean like we also don't see like Shiki do that much. We don't
Yeah.
see I mean we got to see
I was expecting more from Garland, honestly.
dude,
Like,
Garling,
he
what
really
a
didn't do
bum! What
anything.
a bum, bro! Everybody, I've been seeing so much online of people still trying to defend Garling, and it's like, dude, he really
No.
isn't all
That,
that. Like, he
he
really,
really hasn't done
he's
anything.
gonna be,
He's all talk.
and
Like that's
I think
literally
that's
it.
kind of the point too, because it's like you gotta understand, Garling is now a Gorosei, and the Gorosei have been like gifted this like demonic power. Like they're essentially cheating, right? They're regenerating, they're cheating death.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what makes them powerful, is the fact that like they're doing this like evil shit. It's not that they're just innately powerful, because they're not. You know, and that's like clearly shown. It's shown in the story again and again that if like you're using your own power, like your own willpower, hockey, that's what's gonna transcend everything, not some random power that you're just like gifted. Um, so I think Garling going down there is like kind of, I mean,
It
it
makes
makes
sense,
sense.
right?
Yeah, I think we expected more from him, being
Like it just makes
Shanks's
me.
father and everything.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Shanks didn't do shit on God Valley either. He's weak as hell.
the baby, dude.
Bro, he could have done more as a baby.
Yo,
No, I'm
he's
kidding.
planting the seeds of him being a rat.
But yeah, I mean, like you said earlier, Emu's like, not only is he the strongest, he's so far above everyone. He took an attack from Garp, Roger, Rox, Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido all at the same time.
Yeah.
those are like 6 of the strongest
And they're
characters in
using
the
like their
verse, like by
strongest
far.
moves too, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
Kaido. What did Kaido use? He just like said dragon or
Just
something. That was so funny.
because he doesn't know, bro. He just got the powers. He doesn't know what to call anything yet.
Yo, Kaido is so funny in this whole flashback. Dragon.
But like, if these people can't even damage Eve, like, and we know, like, power scaling wise, Whitebeard's fruit alone has the power to destroy the world.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they said, like, at Marineford, right?
Mhm.
So Emu is taking like world buster attacks and multiple of them because we know these people can clash with Whitebeard and are at least equal with Whitebeard, if
Yeah.
not greater than with some of them, right? So dude, this guy's like what, universal level or something?
No,
Like,
not universal level. I don't know about that. I mean, I definitely would say I don't know if any of these guys are planet level. By the way,
bro, Whitebeard literally is. Like they said
What
it.
do
They
you
said his
mean?
power at Marineford. They're like, oh, Whitebeard's power has the power to destroy the entire world. That's why he's so
Okay, but
dangerous.
he doesn't do that ever. So it's
Okay,
like,
just well, no shit, because if he does that, he's gonna be in outer space and he's gonna die.
okay,
Like,
whatever.
it's the same reason in other series. Like, yeah, they don't destroy the planet because they're fighting on the planet.
Okay.
Like in Dragon Ball Z, they fight on the planet.
Yeah, but
because if not, they're gonna die in space.
yeah, but they do like show that they do that. Like Piccolo just blows up the moon for no reason. You know what I mean?
There was a reason, but my point is, they're not gonna blow up their own planet because it doesn't make sense to blow up their own planet.
Whatever. Fine. Regardless of how strong they are in the greater scheme of things, I will say Emu has got to be like, Emu has to be on top. So I don't know how
So
they're
then
gonna
it's really
deal with
about
like,
number 2 then.
oh, it's rocks, right? It's Dami Reversied rocks.
I mean, I think so, but you don't think like, I don't know. I guess there's really no one else.
There
that can
actually
match up
is an
to him
argument that people have been saying that like Dami Reversied rocks is not as strong as like regular rocks because Dami Reversied rocks like isn't using the hockey to its full potential or like is not cognitively, like in charge of his
I mean,
own free will and stuff. So
that
he's
makes
not
sense.
like
Like you can tell
fully.
he's fighting.
Yeah.
Like he's fighting himself, right? That's why they like. What again? One of the really surprising things is Garp having the voice of all things and being able to hear rocks,
Yeah.
right? But the fact that they can hear that and they hear rocks fighting kind of himself in this regard, like he has to be trying to hold back if he wants them to kill them.
It's
Right?
true. Yeah.
So
No, that's true.
that's a good point. Like he's probably not at full strength. One of the other really interesting parts about the Dami Reversi here is we were talking about it before, and it's like, okay, how do they like get rid of the Dami Reversi? Has always been the thing, right? Like how do they reverse it? How, but it seems like you can't, right? So what's gonna end up happening to Dory and Brogy, like when we get back? Like, are they gonna have to kill them? Like that's not like a very One Piece thing.
That's
To
what I
end
was
up
thinking too.
happening.
Is like, how do you stop this? Because like, we really haven't had a solution to that yet. It's like, okay, yeah, you can damage them, but like another thing in that regard is like, did rocks really go down? Because there's a lot of people that still think like Blackbeard is rocks to a certain extent, right? Like it's not just an inherited will thing. Like the whole
Yeah.
scene at the beginning in Mocktown where we see him and Luffy and Zoro are like, it's they, or whatever. Like and people think that he has like multiple bodies inside him, and now we're thinking it's like, okay, this all points. It doesn't all point to it, but it's like it supports it in
It's
a
a
way where it's like,
possibility
okay, it
still.
could be Davy Jones and rocks or whatever. Anyways, the point is we don't know how to like really kill these guys, and I don't think we're gonna get another chapter after this where it's gonna show what happens directly after. Like I think right after this in the chapter we're gonna go back to Elbath, and we're gonna either see
Yeah.
how Harold got Dami reversing, or we're gonna just like be out of the flashback.
No, I think we have to see how Harold. Like, I think we still need a little bit more with Harold.
Yeah.
But I agree. Like, we didn't get like a text box saying, "Oh, Rox was like defeated and killed" or whatever. It just said, "Oh, the crew disbanded after this," and it kind of left it a little bit vague there. Um, and I fully expect like maybe next chapter, like you said, we're not going to be in God Valley anymore. Maybe the tail ends of it, where it's like, oh, we show them escaping for like a page or two, but then it goes to Harold. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely possible that this is not the end of Rocks and something happens. But the only issue I have with that is we did see Teach get off the island. Like Kuma saved like Teach also already. So how would he even like get into Teach's body at that point?
It's true, yeah.
That's what I don't know.
I don't know, yeah. There might be more to be explained because like we also didn't see Emu like leave this island. Also, we know that God Valley like disappeared, right? Like it's gone off the map. And so we the implication is that the same thing that blew up Lelucia also took out God Valley, and we're just like not gonna see that. And like, how does Roger get away? How does Garp get away? Why does Garp become the hero of the Marines after fighting literally Emu? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's
that's
the narrative
the big
spin?
thing, right? We're not gonna like, they're not gonna broadcast like, hey, Garp was fighting against the world government here, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna portray it as, oh, Garp defeated Rocks, right? They're probably not even gonna give Roger that credit either. And one of the things, I mean, because I always thought like it was gonna get Lelucia bombed also, right? Like it was just gonna vaporize. But we kind of been seeing like as the battle's been going on, those giant defining pillars keep getting like knocked over and everything's kind of rubble. And it kind of goes back to that theory of, well, maybe it's like off the map because it looks different, although inhabitants are gone, but the island was still there. And maybe, like we've mentioned before, maybe that's Thriller Bark, because maybe that's where all of like these corpses came from or something. Or maybe it's just a different island that we kind of forgot about and no one goes to, and it's like off limits.
I actually like that better, because I don't really like if the Lucia bomb goes off like 100 times. It would also have more implications, like the water level rising and all that. But yeah, I mean, I think it makes more sense, like especially since we do see Captain John and the new booger guy that I forgot his name.
I love the side tangent. Love that they brought that power back.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I love that they brought back that power. Like I saw some people like complaining like, oh, why wasn't there any like new devil fruits? Why are we just rehashing old ones? And I'm like, I actually like that they're rehashing old ones because it shows it's like a living, breathing world. Also, why would you want to show off new powers for characters that are going to be gone in like a chapter or two?
Yeah.
If there's like a new power, you want to like explore it more than that. So
yeah, I agree.
But it also shows like Crocodile was kind of cooking also. Not only did he know about like the poneglyphs and the ancient weapons, but even like his crewmates had really powerful devil fruits. The booger one clearly was by a strong pirate. Like Bon Clay's devil fruit is pretty strong also. Like yeah, I don't know this guy's name.
Yeah, I don't know the booger guy, dude.
That's what he's been reduced to, booger guy.
I mean, we also see in this the most recent chapter. I don't know who that is, but we see one of like Perona's ghosts, like in one of the things.
Yeah.
So like, her fruit is there. We obviously saw Captain John use Kid's fruit, which I thought that was actually pretty cool.
That was actually
I was
really
like, that guy has more aura than Kid ever had.
Oh, 100%. And speaking of devil fruits, though, like one of the things I think a lot, like all of us basically thought was going to happen is we were at least going to see a few more of what were in those chests.
Yeah.
We didn't see a single one. Like we didn't know nothing else about what was in those. And at this point, I don't know if we're ever going to find out what's in those. And it's more just like it's just there to be like, oh my God, so many powerful devil fruits in one place.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, maybe one of them was the Phoenix fruit, and it went to Marco's supposed dad, is what we're thinking, right? Polo Graham, which love Marco Polo. Best thing about these chapters.
I can't believe Marco Polo is a fucking thing.
This is the best part. But I actually really like the theory that maybe he does have like the Phoenix Devil Fruit, and since Phoenixes always like regenerate, maybe like Polo Graham dies, but when he regenerates as a kid, like as Marco, and then lives like that. So it's like the person with this power never like can really die because they just keep getting regenerated over and over again.
I wonder who it was not like we've ever seen Polo Graham. Was it Marco again? And it's just Marco Polo. And they just switch every time.
It's possible.
I do like that theory, though, yeah.
I think it'd be a really cool way to tie it in. It's probably not what happened, but I think it would be like very interesting. And it's like kind of can be one of those like background things where it doesn't always have to be like fully explained either, but it could be like a little Easter egg revealed in like an SBS down the road or something.
That's true. I mean, speaking of SBS, we also got Like recently, like soft confirmation of Queen and Frankie being related, right?
Yeah, I really like that too. I mean, everyone kind of thought it's like, oh, it just makes so much sense. So for it to actually be confirmed is very cool,
Mm-hmm.
and it just, I mean, makes Queen even more of a piece of shit. But like like their mannerisms just make so much sense,
Yeah,
right?
they're very
Like not,
similar.
besides the fact that they're inventors and engineers, and then all the dancing and like the goofy stuff that they do, like it's just too perfect.
It is, yeah. I really, I don't think they ever need to like interact, to be honest. But it's just like a fun thing to be in there.
Yeah,
Um,
agreed.
One thing I do really like that I kind of want to talk about. I think my favorite character in all of the God Valley incident, and it's I feel like underrated, is Dragon. Because I think Dragon actually got like character development finally throughout
I
this
know,
whole
right? It's
thing.
been great.
Um, he's like going crazy. He kind of what it seems like here at the end when we last see Dragon, he's like, oh, do you condone this to like all the Marines on the ship he's on? And I think right after this, like he probably like doesn't go back to his base or anything. He probably like just goes and starts the Freedom Fighters after this.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely like his catalyst. Like, this is the reason why he like becomes like the head of the
Yeah,
revolutionary. This is probably also where he ends up meeting like Ivankov, right? Like that would make a lot of sense to me.
I would say so. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, these chapters were pretty crazy overall. Like, I'm glad like there's a break next week because it helped me absorb this, so we could actually talk about all this kind of concisely. Um, and by next week we'll just have another one. Like, this has been
yeah. It's
fantastic.
true. It's break week right now, but it's been pretty good. I mean, like I don't think. Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to Elbath. I mean, I'm sure there's still like a lot of big things on Elbath that like need to wrap up. This is like probably how many years has Elbath been going on now? Just like one or two or what? Like in real
I don't
time,
remember when it started. I think it's been like one and a half,
one and a
2 years
half. Yeah,
with all the breaks and stuff.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems it's gonna be longer than Egghead. I think Egghead went on like 2 years. Egghead ended up being like the second longest. I think.
I think it was
Um,
like 60 chapters or something. I
or the
could be wrong about that, but
fourth
yeah.
longest maybe or something like that. I think Whole Cake was longer, but this one I think
I mean, I
we
could
have.
definitely see Elbaf being longer. Like with this flashback alone has been super long. I think
It
this
has,
might
yeah,
be the longest, if like either that or at least close to the Odin flashback. And then besides that, like we still need to wrap up everything on
there's a
Elbaf.
lot. I mean,
Like
there's
I
like all
still
the
don't know how
Gunko
they're gonna
stuff.
beat Emu, reverse the Dami Reversi, get like the poneglyphs and stuff. Like there's just a lot to do.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't heard of like what that thing at the beginning was when they were like, oh, don't stay here too long on Elbaf, right? Like
But
that.
that was just Oda talking to the viewers. It's like, hey, get ready. We're gonna be here for a few years. No,
Maybe.
but yeah, for real, like we don't know what that is either, and like it might have something to do with Gabon, right? Because that's who we saw when it said that
Hmm.
stuff. Like, and I don't know. He's probably been here a while since he has a wife and a kid here.
Probably, yeah. I mean, yeah. I do like the theory that it like time speeds up here or whatever. But I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things like in the One Piece world that I would not rather be seeing, but like we need to know what happens still. Like stuff with Cross Guild, stuff with Law, like stuff. Is Kid alive? Probably not. But
I mean,
it's
it's like in Egghead, we got a lot of cutaways to other things. We've got none of that in Elbaf,
yeah.
right? We've just been on Elbaf, so yeah, we don't know what's happening in the outside world right now.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, another thing I kind of wanted to say about this, one of the previous chapters, there was a really cool moment that I liked a lot where Rocks, Dami University Rocks, and you talked about it earlier, where like, Blackbeard and Eris got away from from Rocks that was trying to like kill them because Kuma like jumps in the way. Kuma is confirmed faster than Dami reversing Rocks if we go off of this panel. Like
True.
9-year-old Kuma.
Dude, Kuma's just goaded like that.
He's
He's
just
faster than everybody.
he is. That's
But
the
it's
agenda.
because the headcanon. It's because Rox is trying to hold back and not be as fast.
Oh, is
He's
that?
not actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay. I think this kind of like debunks the whole I don't know, there's so many things in One Piece that debunk scaling like this, like timing wise, but this just again goes to show people take this shit too seriously. But speaking of taking shit too seriously, speaking of taking shit too seriously, I think we can move on to our other segment of the day here.
This is a fun one. So this, I mean, we've always liked. I mean, obviously you heard it just here a second ago. Kind of power scaling. So we figured kind of like a fun thing to do is we each get like a random character, and then we both have to try to argue the side. So no matter what, even if it's a very lopsided matchup, we'll each get one character and try to say like, okay, this is how our character can win. And we won't go on too long with it, but I think it'll be fun. We might get some close matchups, and we might just get some like flat out stomps here. We'll have to see.
I think so. Yeah. Let me. I want to try out my sound. I gotta make sure the soundboard is like working all right. Which one is this? The clapping.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. So, I hope you guys enjoy this next part. Let's go ahead and we'll spin the wheel. You want me to spin first and then you go?
Yeah, you can go first. I'll take the second character.
All right. I'm gonna win this. I have really good arguing skills.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who I land on. We got. Oh, let's fucking go.
Oh my god! What am I supposed to do here?
White.
Okay.
All right. I get Whitebeard.
All right.
And then Jimmy gets
Bellamy. Yeah, well, okay. This is an easy one for me, obviously.
All right. Whitebeard one shots.
Make your opening statements.
I don't know if I need to say much. Whitebeard. I don't even know what like scenario we're putting. Dude, Whitebeard could be like Sea Stone cuffed to the bottom of Impel Down, and he would like conquer his hockey, blast this guy, and just like win immediately and make Bellamy foam at the mouth. That's all he needs to do. He can do anything, but
well, clearly you're forgetting about how springs work, and that's Bellamy's entire fruit. So Bellamy's fruit makes him a spring man, and springs can hold kinetic energy, right? So when Whitebeard goes to attack Bellamy and he tries to crack everything around him, Bellamy's springs are going to absorb so much kinetic energy that he's going to be able to bounce back off the wall and hit Whitebeard with 10 times as much force as Whitebeard hit him with. And he's going to be able to one-shot Whitebeard easily. Like, Whitebeard's not even going to be able to keep up with Bellamy's speed.
Yeah, because Bellamy goes so fast. You know what? You might be onto something. Well,
so I think clearly...
If he's the strongest man... No, I don't think so. If he's the strongest man in the world, he's got future sight. So I feel like that would like counteract how fast the springs can go anyways.
Well, I mean, we saw it with Luffy also, that if you go fast enough and unpredictable enough, like he did against Katakuri, even if they have a really good future sight, you can get around it with speed and unpredictability.
You think Bellamy's
and we know that Bellamy,
Luffy?
We know that Bellamy's fought Luffy before.
Yeah, and lost.
So clearly,
he got one shot.
Yes.
No,
he has
bro.
Similar techniques. We saw him bouncing around the walls really fast, being very unpredictable.
I'm gonna say I take this one pretty easily, dude. Why don't you guys vote? Y'all should vote in the chat. Like y'all, leave your comments below.
Yeah, give us your comments.
Let us know who won that one.
I think it's pretty obvious, Bellamy.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that Bellamy fucking loses there. All right.
Let me get the first one this time. This was rigged, clearly.
This is yours. Yeah, rigged in your favor, huh? All right. You get...
No way. This can't be happening.
Do you want to respin or do you want to keep it?
No. Give me Bellamy.
All right.
I'm going to win this one.
All right, Bellamy, give me Whitebeard, bro.
Loser's bracket. No way.
Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, this is so fucking easy, dude.
Well, if you think about it,
what about...
after the Dressrosa arc,
you get the opening remarks this time?
Yeah, I'll have to. if you think about it, after the Dressrosa arc, who was the only one put in jail? Bellamy's not in jail. Doflamingo is in jail. So if Doflamingo in his current state is handcuffed and C-stone cuffed in Impel Down, then it's pretty easy for Bellamy to beat a C-stone cuffed Doflamingo down there. Yeah.
Is that your whole argument?
I think it's pretty solid.
All right, my turn. Doflamingo beat Bellamy like twice. The first time, he's literally his underling. He's literally manipulates Bellamy every step of the way, and during the Dressrosa arc, he straight up just completely invalidates Bellamy. So I feel like your argument's funnier. So I don't, and I know I don't really need to make this argument. So like,
I think it's kind of BS that I got Bellamy twice.
You had the option to respin. I'll let you get this next spin again. Vote in the comments who you think wins, Doflamingo or Bellamy.
You just go to the next matchup.
All right. Okay, next match. Here we go. Who's first? What do we? You're first. You're first.
Okay.
So because you get the first spin. There you go.
I swear it was gonna be Bellamy again.
Who the fuck is this?
Corazon.
Oh,
yeah.
Corazon.
So apologies, we didn't make this list. Yeah. Somebody kind of like misspelled everything on here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Corazon.
Okay, Corazon. All right. I bet there's like 100 people on here that I can get Bellamy, honestly, and I can fucking win. Let's see. Reiju. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I think
this is actually a decent matchup.
I think I'm gonna say that Reiju wins anyways, but
well, you have to.
Yeah, well,
be a little biased, so.
I just don't understand.
Do you want opening remarks then, or
let me opening remarks this one. So, Reiju, what does Corazon really even have? He can be like sneaky and silent. He would need to have to sneak up on Reiju for anything to be valid. If we're going straight up 1v1 in, head to head kind of thing, I feel like Reiju smacks pretty easily because one touch or like one like poison thing and like this guy's done. Corazon doesn't have anything to deal with poison. You kidding me? And Reiju can fly. Like this guy tumbled down a mountain like a dork.
Well, let me get in here. So first of all, we know that Corazon is a Marine, right? And all Marines have special training, especially somebody in his position who is trained by Sengoku.
Mm-hmm.
And if he was trained by Sengoku, that means he definitely has like hockey and stuff also. Because everyone in like the CP zeros and everyone above certain ranks and are doing these hidden missions have hockey. So we know he has hockey, which we know Reiju doesn't have because she never used it. Secondly, we also know that his power, well, it doesn't seem like it might be very good at first. But what it does help him do is, like you said, sneak up on her. And even if she's watching, some of the things that he can do is if he does get in range of her, he can actually take away her sense of hearing, right? He can put like a bubble or whatever over her head to make it so she can't hear. And that actually fucks you up a lot when you're fighting, because if you don't know where things are coming from and you can't use your sense of hearing to help things, she's basically only using her eyes, and that limits her senses by a lot.
I have a rebuttal. She's a robot and doesn't need her sense of hearing. She doesn't have to rely on any of the others. She's
entirely a robot. She's a clone, and they have organic pieces to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, debunked. And then third.
What? You can't just say debunked.
Third, the poison, it's not an insta-kill. Even if he gets poisoned, he can still go on fighting. So, at the very worst, it's going to be a draw.
Mm-hmm.
We also know that his durability is pretty high up there. He was able to sit there and get shot over and over and over again and not die because his devil fruit would have like faded if he had died, and then Law would have been caught. So not only was he sitting there getting shot over and over again, but he didn't even kill him. He stayed alive after that.
That happens to every One Piece
like
character.
Hours in the future.
Hours in the future. He died. That's like not true.
He died 30 minutes later, but it's.
Didn't Reiju also get shot at some point?
I don't know. That's your argument to make, not mine.
All right, I'm gonna say Reiju got shot at some point.
Whoa, this is lying now.
What? No. All right. Listen,
not confirm or deny these statements.
I don't think that, because doesn't Corazon have to touch Reiju in order to get off the devil fruit effect?
Oh. I mean, yeah, but how hard is that going to be?
Very hard, because they're looking right at each other when the match starts.
Okay, but even if, so then how does
what is it? You said no. You said no. You have to let me talk. You said that Reiju sneaks up, or sorry, that Corazon sneaks up on Reiju. So you're telling me if we're in a fucking like regular ass battlefield, right? Like. Well, we gotta like choose the stadium here, because if we're in a regular ass battlefield, you're thinking he's gonna get up on his tippy toes and put his little hands up and sneak around until he does. But first of all, Reiju can just fly, so Reiju he's literally not getting to Reiju. And so let's say he does, right? Let's say he gets close to Reiju. You don't think Reiju has the reaction speed to be able to poison him in that moment? So there's too many things going against Corazon.
He can't get to Reiju. The only way for Reiju to damage him is by getting to him, and then once that happens, he'll be in striking distance and be able to use devil fruit on her to make her go deaf.
I think she's way too strong for that. I think she's her being a Germa soldier is like, she has the combat ability to just.
Bro, the German soldiers didn't do jack shit on Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, they did.
What did they do? Who did they beat?
It was an escape mission. They didn't have to beat anybody.
Yeah, so nobody is your answer.
Who the fuck did Corazon beat? Law, when he was a kid, he beat him with his foot and kicked him off the mountain?
Yeah, bro, he beat Law. That guy's a 3 billion bounty.
Oh my god.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm kind of done with this one. Let us know in the comments. I don't think you won, to be honest.
We'll see.
No, I don't know. No, we'll see. Yeah, in the comments, let us know, Reiju or Corazon. All right, I'm getting the first spin this time.
All right.
Let's see who we got. Who? Alvida.
Oh, this is gonna be so easy,
bro. You're gonna get like Chow. All right.
Well, get Makino.
All right, I got Alvida and you got Buggy.
Let's go. Yo, that's actually a great match.
This actually is a good match. I'm not gonna lie.
But this one's too easy for me. I'll let you go first.
Alvida got the big club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Alvida can just bash Buggy right in the head. Also, I think there's like a good bit of mental manipulation that could happen. I think that like Crocodile and all of them respect Alvida more in Cross Guild than they do Buggy, and so they might just be able to like make others fight for them. She might.
What do you mean they? This is a fight between Buggy and Alvida. We're not bringing Crocodile and Mihawk into the fight here.
Oh, come on, bro.
You can't say, well, Alvida's just gonna get the other people to fight for her.
Yeah, because that's her whole thing. She goes, "Oh, who's the most beautiful?"
You know, fine. And Corazon's gonna get Law to fight against Rachel.
No, because he didn't know Law when he was an adult, and Kid Law would lose against Reiju because Law already was gonna lose against the disease. Get it? So, all right, but you can go. I mean, I think I made a good argument for all of you.
Okay. So, well, first of all, we know that Buggy is not just an Emperor of the Sea, but before that, he was a warlord and he was on Roger's crew. So he has all the accolades he needs to take over this fight. On top of that, we know he can tank attacks from some of the strongest people in the series. He tanked one of Mihawk's attacks while Mihawk wasn't holding back. Mihawk said, "Hey, I'm not holding back." He fires an attack at Luffy and is like, "If you're really going to be the man you think you're going to be, you have to survive my full strength." And he goes full strength, and Buggy tanks that shit. Like, no problem.
Motherfuckers really think that Mihawk... People say, I'm about to use my strongest attack, and then we'll use their strongest attack. Actually, mind you, Roger kind of did say that in the most recent chapter.
Exactly. So thank you for making my point for me.
Fuck.
So on top of that, Buggy actually has a useful devil fruit, unlike Alvida, who what does her devil fruit do? It just made her skinny? Like, how is that going to help in this fight? Buggy can actually be crafty with his devil fruit and attack from all different angles. Well, so if Alvida's swinging one way with her club, Buggy's going to be attacking from the other side also at the same time. So, all in all, Buggy the GOAT.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. I had no idea that Alvida had a devil fruit. I think
Yeah.
I just thought she swung her fucking club.
So Alvida,
I thought she just lost weight.
Well, she lost weight because of her devil fruit. She has like the slip devil fruit, so all of the fat slipped off of her is how it apparently goes. That's what Otis said.
That's pretty good. That's Oda's creative, dude. I think we're two.
So
I think we're like 4-1 right now. You won that one.
4-1. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not fully wrong, but the Coda Zone one, you never know.
Yeah.
So you want to do one more of these? I think.
Yeah, I think one more of these.
One
I
will be
think,
good.
All right, so
we could always do more later.
Yeah, we'll do more later. You want to do what's you want the spin, or you want me to have the spin?
I'll take the first spin.
All right. Jimmy spin.
Give me Zoro. Give me Zoro.
It's not gonna be Zoro, bro. It's gonna be like.
No. Oh. No. Bro, look at the emoji it gave me.
Damn. Duval.
I could see.
I barely remember who that guy is. This is the Sanji guy, right? This is the
that's the guy that looks like Sanji but ugly.
Duval, bro. Okay.
All right.
This should be a pretty easy one. I'm not gonna lie. This. I could get pretty much anybody here. Oh, is it Corazon? What? Oh no, actually I'm gonna win.
I mean, I don't have an argument for this. If you want to make it more fair, at least give me a respin.
All right, I'll give you a respin. So it's Carrot and yeah, Duval gets cooked. That's my argument.
Yeah. I don't even know what he doesn't fight. He doesn't do anything.
No, he doesn't do literally anything. He flies on a fish. All right, so your second spin, it's Carrot versus Alvida. What is it with these like copy spins? Yeah.
Well,
do you want another respin, or are you good with that?
Clearly, Carrot loses this battle because Carrot's lightning. If Alvida has the slip fruit like we just talked about, that means the lightning is gonna slip off of her when she tries to use any of those.
Gang, what?
So that means that Carrot's gonna have to go Sulong form. So if Carrot's in her Sulong form, Alvida can just outlast Carrot, and then when Carrot becomes weak, then we'll be fine. And another way that she could stop Carrot's Sulong form is just by destroying the moon, which clearly Alvida can do. She'll just jump up with her club and break the moon. So, all in all, Alvida cooks.
Yo, Alvida does not cook. So your argument, I like kind of tuned out. Your argument was that Alvida breaks. Your argument was that Alvida breaks the moon, bro.
Yeah.
Carrot uses the moon. I don't even know how to like go about this. Without. All right. Here my no. My first argument is that everything you said is a fucking lie, bro. Second, the Carrot's too long for Carrot regular form can just lightning her to death. There's literally nothing that Alvida has.
I said it slips off because it doesn't.
Well, that's literally never happened. The only thing that Alvida's ever slipped off is the fat. So, which I don't even know if that's true. You just told me that. So,
that is true. Okay. But that is true. That's factual.
So, until you can name me a chapter and show me a panel, Carrot wins.
Bro, I'm about to literally go look up. I mean, I don't think this helps me win this matchup, but I will find that panel for you.
Where Alvida slips out of the lightning.
Well, yeah. Look, Alvida's
say...
main usage of this fruit's power is to allow attacks to slip off her, rendering her untouchable and immune to conventional damage. She's fucking busted.
Why is lightning conventional damage?
Because we all have lightning.
We don't all, what are you talking about? We don't have all that lightning coursing through our body.
We have electric signals that send powers to our brain.
King, what the
so she's already
fuck is he talking about? There's no chance.
All in all, chat, you know who to vote for. We know this is pretty easy.
If you guys vote for Alvida over Carrot, everybody here is cooked. Everybody's cooked. I want to do one more for good measure because I feel like we've gotten a bunch of repeats. I want like a few. I want like one like real one. All
right.
Let's see if we get. This will be mine.
We might have to edit this list a little bit later.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Let's see who we got. Okay, Jinbei. Jinbei's good.
All right.
I got Jinbei. And then you get. Let's see.
Garbage, as usual.
Watch him get like Shanks, bro. Sengoku. Oh,
okay.
This is okay.
Here's a matchup.
This is actually a matchup. Okay. On God, this is like a real matchup. So.
Yeah.
So
do you want to start or do you want me to start?
I'll start. So, Jinbei against Sengoku. So really, like speed-wise, I don't know. They're probably about the same. If we're talking about in water, which I know we're not. Whatever. Jinbei cooks, but Sengoku kind of a bum for real. Like Sengoku never really did anything. Like I've literally has not a single feat. He just has a bunch of like talk. Oh, Sengoku and Garp.
This is slander.
Sengoku and
this
Garp.
Is not even arguing for Jinbei. It's arguing against Sengoku.
Okay, but
this is defamation.
All right. Well, Sengoku literally has no feats, so we can't really scale him to anything. We can just say he was a fleet admiral, but really just in title, right? And so I would say that Jinbei, seventh son, what is he called? Seventh son of the sea.
His title's not even memorable enough.
He pretty much okay. Does Sengoku have a title?
Yes, Fleet Admiral. You just said it.
Fuck. Shit. All right. Well, Jinbei beat Who's who actually has feats, and also stood up to Big Mom, who 100% would cook Sengoku. I think all of Jinbei's attacks right now, would be also weren't Jinbei and Sengoku on the battlefield at the same time, and Sengoku didn't do anything. Like the primary mission was to get Ace back and then to stop Luffy, and Sengoku just be doing nothing.
All right.
Jinbei was
like your points have kind of gone off the rails. I got some counterpoints here. One, you said Who's Who has feats. What the fuck kind of feats does Who's Who have?
Damn.
All he did was get beaten by Shanks and then went to jail. This guy's delusional. Second, Sengoku has massive feats. He was able to go into his Buddha form and knock out Blackbeard. Blackbeard, who, mind you, killed Whitebeard and scarred Shanks. And Sengoku was able to cook that guy.
What? Sengoku cooked who? Blackbeard?
Blackbeard.
He didn't cook Blackbeard. What the fuck are you talking about?
When he went into his Buddha form.
We didn't do anything.
That's how... Yeah, he did.
What?
He scared the living shit out of him.
Scared him?
That's massive conqueror.
That's... What? What are you talking about? He just stood there. Dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. No, because people were talking about
Goku was able to hold down Garp, who was at full strength trying to get away, because he even said, "You better hold me down, because I'm gonna kill a Kainu." And if Garp can kill a Kainu, and Sengoku can hold down Garp.
Okay, first of all, Garp can't kill a Kainu.
He said he could.
He said he could. Bro. He also said he could save Kobe without getting caught.
He did. No, he didn't say that part. He just said he was gonna.
Okay,
save
well,
Kobe.
He didn't say. Oh, yeah, Okay, no, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. That's an L.
All right. All right. Well, how about the fact that he helped beat Shiki also, who can fly and who is clearly on God Valley as was one of the strongest members on God Valley.
Did he beat Shiki? I think that was all Garp. And really, Shiki didn't do anything on God
Well,
Valley except for like
even if it
take
was
some
Garp
stuff
that beat
and run away.
Shiki, even if it was Garp that beat Shiki, Sengoku held down Garp. So, you know, he's just stronger. On top of the fact that he's Fleet Admiral, or was Fleet Admiral, the strongest position in the Marines.
Are we talking about current, or are we talking about past? Because current Jinbei is probably way stronger than this old bitch who doesn't do anything.
Current Jinbei
sits on his desk and eats crackers. Bro doesn't even eat any protein. He just eats crackers all day. You think that guy's beating big man boss Jinbei?
Bro, what has Jinbei done? All he did was look at Big Mom. He didn't even damage her. He just stood in front of her.
Okay, Big Mom didn't damage him either. That's a moot point.
Big Mom wasn't trying to.
But Jinbei wasn't trying to either. They're just so now feats are fucking people just looking at each other.
Well, you know another one. Jinbei doesn't even have feet. He has fins and flippers. He's a fish. He can't have feet.
Bro, oh my god! All right, in the comments, let us know who wins, Jinbei or Sengoku. Because I'm fucking done with this.
I feel like this is a great place to stop because what has this devolved into?
Yeah, let us know if you guys like these because that was fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good time.
It was stupid, but it was fun.
It was pretty stupid. But yeah, I mean, got anything else?
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. No, I'm gonna say just let us know if you like this format. If you want us to do more of these. If you have any other like challenges, games, whatever that we could talk about with One Piece, just let us know.
All right.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.